everyone, come and see the greatest thing on your TV. Learning new and exciting stuff, making homework not so tough. Move your feet and shake your bones, have some fun in the KnowZone. KnowZone, KnowZone, have some fun in the KnowZone. Yay!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the place where we have fun as we learn the KnowZone.
Oh yes, we have a great show lined up for you, from a very exciting spelling competition, Spell It, to the Wild Zone.
Not to mention the big three and lessons with Teacher Pendo in English and math that will make our learning better. Isn't that right, Marara? You're not Marara. What are you? Get. Behind the camera. Behind the camera. What is? Okay, am I on the right show? Where's Marara? Isn't he back from Tanzania yet?
Didn't you get your postcard?
What postcard? Of course. Camera 4, did you get a postcard? Right. Wait. Sound, did you get a postcard? Of course. They never get anything and they got a postcard.
Charlie, look, I'm sorry. He probably didn't have your postal address.
Naturally.
But anyway, he says here that he's having a great time with his cousins. But hey, listen, he can't wait to get back.
Oh, yes, that's just fantastic.
Okay, now even with Marara on holiday, we have a show to get on with. So let's go to the chill out zone and say a big hello to our studio guests.
Hello, everyone.
Hello! Hey, listen, it's so great to have you all with us on today's show.
And it is great to have you with us as well. Now, usually this is the point where Marara would pop up, but a certain lion has not come back from his travels in Tanzania, has he?
Okay, talking of travel, today's buzzwords are all about travel.
So, what are those buzzwords?
Engine, jack, repair, wheel.
Spot on. So why don't we try and have fun as we figure out what these words are in today's show and in the next episode.
Now, let's go to Makutano and find out what our friends, the Junction Teens, are up to.
Leleti, do you think this car crash stopped over here?
No, it's packed too well. And look, Nita, someone is trying to fix it.
And I made it from here?
Maybe they thought it was safe.
Safe. Pushing the car all through the bushes just to come and fix it over here. That doesn't sound safe.
You're right.
All this sounds scary.
Hello? Is anyone here?
The day has finally come.
I know the whole deal. You've been reminding me about it all day.
But she's just not anyone for me. There's something over there.
Well, just remember that there's also something in there for me too.
Whether there's something there for you or not, we stick to the deal. Whoever she shows more interest to is the one she stays with.
Aye, and you think she'll be more interested in you?
We'll just have to wait and see.
Now, Speedy, why'd you help us push the car to the hideout if you knew you weren't going to help us repair it?
I'm not a mechanic, Brian.
But Speedy, you're the one telling us all about the engine, and now you're bailing out on us.
Your car has no engine, so what do you expect me to work with? Huh?
But you'd have checked. How was I supposed to know that my uncle was going to give us a car without an engine?
Your car has no engine, so take your front seats and work with plan B.
Which is?
Use them as a sitting area at your hideout.
James, can't your uncle just give us that engine?
You think your uncle is that foolish to give a couple of teenagers a working car? He was giving it to you because it was littering his compound.
Brian, let's go. We'll work with plan B.
I really think it's Diana and her clique trying to take over our hideout.
How? Do you think Diana will really do that?
If not her, then who? It's Diana who came here with her city airs, bragging about everything, and all her rich friends. Do you really think Diana is not capable of parking just to brag?
Yeah, you're right. Dan is trying to show off. None of the boys could have done that.
Yeah, and it's up to us to act. We have to put her in her place.
Where?
Far away from here. Imagine if Diana and her friends find out about our hideout. She brought this without informing us, so we're going to remove it without informing her.
How? We don't even have the strength to pull the whole thing.
Of course not. We'll ask Speedy. I bet he knows something about cars. All we need is a jack and a wheel spanner and it's off. I knew she had something to do with this.
Hi ladies, aren't you going on the drive?
What drive?
Who's going on a drive?
Babu, Bakari and myself are going around Makutano. They want to show me places I've not yet been to.
Babu and around Makutano. How come no one told us about this drive? Come on, Nita, let's go.
Yeah, and good luck with your drive.
Thanks.
Wow. I told you James is serious and he'd bring the car.
Dude, relax. Just put the luggage in the car and leave the rest to the master pilot. Oh, world. Here we come. Oh, you're so early for the trip.
I'm early, but I've just noticed there are no seats in the car.
There are no...
Seats.
Why are there no... No, I don't think there's any problem. James just probably took them to get cleaned.
He loves cleanliness, you know.
Yeah, and in the meantime, the car is still here, and I can drive. I've watched so many drivers do it. So let's just get in and have a feel of the horse for the meantime. So you get in. Buckle up, let's ride.
Babu, if that's how you intend to drive, then count me out of the drive.
So, see what you've done? You've messed the deal.
No, that's not how I cruise. I was just demonstrating.
When you don't even know where the headlight is.
I was pretending.
Your demonstration was bad.
Look, that was just to scare you. And even if something happened, I know there's a first aid kit somewhere in Bakari's bag. Right, Bakari?
Oh, do we really need a first aid kit in this? Because I really think...
With him as a driver, we do.
Of course we do. And even if I wasn't the driver. And I know there's a first aid kit somewhere here. Bakari? Here come the main man with the seats. You guys, why did you leave the car with no seats?
You didn't have the seats when you got here.
Okay then, put the seats in quickly and let's cruise off.
Where to?
The road trip, remember? I thought you said your uncle would help us with the car so that we can go on a trip.
Yes. The old car. It's here.
Okay then, put the seats in. I'll drive, I know what to do.
Fine, eh? You know what to do. But what are you going to do it with, eh?
What do you mean?
You see, the car has no engine.
No what?
What doesn't the car have? I thought I had engine.
Engine? No, there's nothing wrong with the engine. It can't be a car with no engine. Right, Bakari?
Of course not.
What's the problem? Why aren't we going? And why are we speaking in whispers?
Whispers? No. James is just explaining that we need to get some engine oil. Yeah, engine oil.
For safety. And we didn't want to bother you with all that.
You're such gentlemen.
We need to get going. So, come on, boys.
Oh, girls. If you've come for some advice on your vegetable garden at the school, then you've come at the right time because I was already out on my way to our garden. So you can come with me.
We're not here about any garden, Mas Speedy. We need your help in moving a car.
Let me hope that those boys have not sent you here to come and convince me to move their car because I already gave my position on the matter.
What position, Mas Speedy?
That car is a junk. It has no engine. It will not move for thousands of years. Unless, of course, if we send for an engine from Japan, and that is if they still make such engines.
The car has no engine. So how are they expecting to move it?
Ask me another. I'm busy.
Nita, the car has no engine. Let's go.
James, your uncle can be serious. What did he expect us to do with a car with no engine?
How is he supposed to know you're supposed to go on a road trip with it?
He should have. And when you really want to give someone a car, you don't give them one without an engine.
The good thing is we have the car.
But the car doesn't move because it doesn't have an engine. And we promised Diana a ride.
Yeah, and she came prepared. How do we tell her that the car is junk?
If you carry the luggage, she can as well as just carry it back home. That's not a problem.
It is our problem. We're going to be embarrassed for the whole day.
The car has no engine, remember?
It has to move, engine or no engine. Think, boys, think. Our reputation is on the line here.
Is it our reputation or your reputation? You're the one who promised Diana a ride.
And you're the one who told us that you had a car we could drive.
Why don't you just tell Diana the car doesn't have an engine?
You want me to look like a fool in front of the girls?
Look, none of us should look foolish. All we have to do is pack our luggage in the car, sit, then try to start the car. Of course, it will not start. Then we should blame a fictional mechanic for messing up the engine. That way, the trip will be cancelled and no one will take the blame.
That will work. Let's go.
Guys,
we go.
So you girls, you've changed your mind about not going. I don't have to be the only girl to go on that trip.
We are going nowhere, madam, and neither you.
And who are you to stop me?
Not us. The situation will stop you.
How?
Come see.
There's no engine.
Yeah, so safe journey.
But they told me there was an engine. Wait until I see them.
This I have to see.
Guys, I've worked so hard for this. Let's not mess ourselves up, right?
Stick to the plan, please.
Look, when I get there, I'm going to get the wheel spanner and make sure the rear wheel nuts are tight enough. Then I'll move to the front.
then I'll put the seats in the car and check the side mirrors and the doors to make sure they're working properly.
And I'll tell you that the engine is fine and needs no repair.
Good. Then I'll sit at the steering and drive off.
But you all know that's not going to happen.
We know, but then I'm sure we also know what to say when the car doesn't start, right? And let's go, let's go. Hi, ladies.
Hi, boys.
Hey, Bakari, is your first aid kit in the boot? And is the engine alright, huh?
The first aid kit is there, and I've checked the engine. It is fine.
James and Brian, any update?
My side is good. Mine too.
So, it's fine. Let's go then. Diane?
I'll get in a minute.
Right then, we're off. The car isn't starting. What's the cost of a liter of petrol?
124 shillings.
And if you're driving for 50 kilometers with 2 liters of petrol, that is?
2, you divide 50 times 124, you will get 3,100 shillings.
And do we have that?
We have enough, but right now fuel's not the problem.
Then what's the problem? Bakari, I thought you said the engine is fine.
It was there. I mean, the mechanic told me that the engine was fine. Maybe he cheated us.
Girls, why are you laughing? You've never seen a car with any mechanical problem.
We have, but we've never seen a car without an engine having an engine problem.
Who said it didn't have an engine?
Should we check?
No. Diane, I'm sorry. Maybe you'd like to accompany me to the cyber. I'll buy you a soda.
Maybe you can go for a walk. Come on, come.
I'm not going anywhere. We are off to the salon.
Yeah, and guys, please take the car where you found it from, because it's making the hideout untidy.
Yeah, I know it may be very hard without the engine, but I know you find a way to do it.
That was a brilliant episode.
I know, but all of that hard work and there wasn't even an engine in the car.
I know Mara would have loved it.
Yeah, he would have.
So, what buzzwords did you hear?
Engine, jack, repair, wheel.
Good job, all of you.
Wait a minute, I know what that sound means. It's time for us to brush up on our English skills.
That's right. Teacher Pendo is waiting for us in the learning zone. It's time for...
Cool words!
Hello everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Cool Words. Now today I want to start us off by looking at some pronunciations. Now on the board you will see the letters S and SH. Now adding H to the letter S changes how the word sounds in a sentence. Adding the H to the S changes how the S sounds when used in words, and it's really important that we speak as clearly as possible. Now to demonstrate, and since Marara is still on holiday, I am going to ask the studio crew to help us out, and you can also join in at home. Now first of all, let us all make the noise at snake mix. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Now I want us all to make the noise that I make when I want you to be quiet. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Shh. Well done. Now on the board, you will see some words that look very similar but should sound different when we say them. Now who would like to have a go? Yes, Mukeli?
Sip and ship,
Very good. Yes, Achieng?
sign and shine,
Excellent. Someone else? Yes, Babanzi?
sail and shell,
Very good. And the last one? Yes, Okelo?
she and she.
Very good. Well done, all of you. Now, on the board, you will see 2 sentences that we are going to analyze in detail. Now, the car is being washed, and the car was being washed. Now, who can tell me the difference between these 2 sentences? Yes, Mukeli?
Is and was.
Very good. And what does the difference mean? Yes, Achieng?
Is means now and was means something happening before.
That's exactly right. The is part means the sentence in the present, and the was shows us the sentence was taking place in the past. Now, before we look at the rest of the sentence, if more than one car was being washed, what would we say? Yes, Babanzi?
The cars were being washed.
Very good. And the next sentence? Yes, Okello?
The cars are being washed.
Excellent. So in the present, we use is when we're talking in the singular or are in the plural. And in the past, we use was in the singular and were in the plural. Now let's look at the being part of the sentence. What do you think that tells us about the washing? Yes, Mukeli?
The washing wasn't finished.
The washing wasn't finished, that's right. Now by using the word being, we're describing something that is still going on, whether in the present or the past. So we can say that this is a continuous action. Now if we didn't have the being, it would suggest that the washing was complete. Now, I know it gets a bit confusing when we talk about something being ongoing or continuous in the past. But what you have to remember is that at the time the person is speaking about the activity, it isn't complete. Is this clear?
Yes.
Very good. Now, what is the subject of the sentence? The car is being washed. Yes, Achieng?
The car.
Very good. Now, is the car cleaning itself? Yes, Babanzi?
No.
That's right. And because we don't know who is carrying out the cleaning, we say the sentence is passive. Now, if we put together everything we've just established, we can say that the sentence, the car is being washed, is in the present continuous passive tense. Now, who can guess what the tense of the other sentence is? Yes, Okello?
The past continuous passive tense.
Very good. Now, before we move on, I'd like you all to come up with a sentence in the present continuous passive tense. Who would like to go first? Yes, Mukeli?
The car is being sprayed.
Very good. Someone else? Yes, Achieng?
The car wheels are being changed.
Excellent. Someone else? Yes, Babanzi?
The car is being serviced.
Excellent. One more sentence? Yes, Okello?
The car is being driven very fast.
Very good. Excellent work, all of you. Now, I want to share a secret with you all. Every Saturday morning, I watch myself on the KnowZone. Now, in this sentence, who can tell me what the pronoun is? Yes, Mukeli?
Myself.
That's correct. Because the action that I, as the subject of the sentence, is taking involves me doing something. Now, that is known as a reflexive pronoun. Now, let's listen to another example. He saw himself in the mirror. Now, on the board here, I've put up some examples, and I want you to find the corresponding reflexive pronoun. Now, who would like to go first? Yes, Achieng?
She herself.
She herself. Very good. Someone else? Yes, Babanzi?
You yourself.
You yourself. Excellent. You yourself. Next one? Yes, Okello?
We ourselves.
We ourselves. Very good. Another one? The next one? Yes, Mukeli?
Them themselves.
Very good. Them themselves. How about the next one? Yes, Achieng?
He himself.
Excellent. He himself. And what about the last one? Yes, Babanzi?
It itself.
Excellent. It itself. Wow, you've all done very well. Well, I hope to see you next week for more cool words. And now it's time to see what Maspeedy is up to on this week's episode of Out There.
Is it true that you can do anything you put your mind to? I have been dreaming of flying like a bird. I've really thought about it. So I went and made myself wings. I will finally live my dream. Well, maybe not today, because I now realize that so much goes into getting a plane in the air. I will not give up though. I may not fly with my own wings for now, but I will get onto a plane soon. Why are cars of so many different shapes, colors, designs, etc.? Want to know? Okay, let's play again. Can you tell me what make of car is your favorite? Well, mine is... I love Land Rovers. Considering all the traveling I always have to do, I want a strong and big car that can drive through all sorts of roads. Let us see in details how some cars are different. This is my friend Moaz. I am sure he can help us learn a lot today. There are front-wheel driven cars and rear-wheel driven ones. Then there are all-wheel driven cars, popularly referred to as the four-wheel cars. Four-wheel drive include the Subaru Forester, Jeep, Land Cruisers, but I like the Land Rover more. Remember therefore, if you are always traveling and you are not sure how the roads are ahead, I would like to advise you, take up the four-wheel drive. And then there are the two-wheel drive, such as the Cadillac, CTR, Lexus GS, and many saloon cars. Now, on to the headlights. There are different designs depending on the manufacturer's choice. Headlights are, however, placed at the same place on the cars and serve the same purpose. The basic function is to light the road ahead and show the driver where he or she is going. Check out the backlights. Sounds like there is not much to say, right? You use the backlights mainly to communicate with the drivers behind you. There are 3 sets of backlights: brake lights, indicator lights, and rear lights. Brake lights inform other drivers behind you that you are slowing down or stopping. Indicator light signals other drivers behind and in front of you that you're either entering or turning left or right. We also have different engine sizes and different horsepowers. I am sure you hear of letters like cc a lot. Well, that is the capacity of the engines, meaning how much petrol or diesel can they hold in the engine for the combustion. Now, Land Rover TCV6 has 3.9 cc and the horsepower of 240. Wow! Meaning that is 240 horses put together. That is so powerful. This is a Subaru Forester Turbo with a 2000 cc and it has a horsepower of 230. Although their horsepowers are close, the Subaru is meant to be faster because it is turbocharged. Turbocharged means it has a turbo which significantly increases the pace at which the engine works. Let us now get to the wheels. Wheels help a car to move. The standard wheels are 15, 16, and 17 inches, depending on the manufacturing of the vehicle. When the wheels wear out, you have to change the wheel using the jack and the wheel spanner. Do you notice this boot? It is called the saloon boot. This is where, in order for the driver to access anything in the boot, he has to come out of the car. Whereas there is the station wagon boot. The driver does not have to come out to access the boot because he or she can reach the boot while still in the car. You know we cannot go without getting inside a car. Especially this red Mercedes-Benz. Okay, I think this is my new favorite car. What is there to learn about steering wheels? Trust me, people. Do not ever think you know everything about something. Steering wheels can be powered to make them easier to maneuver. Most use hydraulic systems and fluids to help reduce the amount of force the driver uses to turn them. Modern cars may also have other controls such as cruise control, audio system, telephone controls, as well as paddle shifters built into the steering wheel to minimize the extent at which the driver must take their hands off the wheel. Depending on your traffic rules, steering wheels can be on the left or on the right. If you are in a predominant keep left rule of traffic, your steering wheel will always be on the right. Example, in Kenya. I wish I was going home with this one. Maybe I can distribute milk with it. No, this is too classy. I should keep to my bike. Bye, people. Moas needs to get back to work. He has been so helpful already. See you next time.
That was very enlightening.
I know, and it was also really entertaining. Did you all enjoy that?
Awesome. Now it's time to test our math skills in television's toughest maths challenge.
That's right. It's time for the Big Three.
Okay, welcome to the Big Three.
Now, here it's all about numbers. There are 2 teams. There are 3 sums, and each sum has 5 seconds for you to solve it. Whichever team solves the most sums correctly gets to take these wonderful books back to their school, courtesy of our friends, the Longhorn Publishers.
And if the scores are tied at the end, we move into a tiebreaker question.
Now, the rules are very, very simple. You will only see the sum written down at the end of the game, and you will only hear the sum once.
And you must answer the question and write your answer on the answering pads that have been provided within 5 seconds, or else your answer will not count even if it's correct. Are the rules clear? Yes. Are the rules clear?
Yes! Excellent. Now, for you at home, try and play along. See how many sums that you can get right.
Wait, Charlie, who's going to keep time for us since Mara is not here?
Oh man, I totally forgot about that. I don't know if we can play the Big Three without him. Maybe we should just cancel the Big Three.
Charlie, no. I know. Maybe the studio crew can keep time for us. Can you do that for us? Yes! All right, let's get this started.
Well then, the studio crew are ready. So are we. Let's get to our first question. 9 times 4 minus 7 plus 3 divided by 8 is what?
Start the clock.
Okay, teams, time is up. Stop writing. It's time for us to do the second sum. Here it goes. 21 take away 3 times 2 plus 4 divide by 2 equals...
Start the clock.
Okay, time is up, guys. We have to move to the next sum. Charlie, take it away.
The crew
is on
and
fire.
Our studio guests are on fire. We have one question left. Let's make this one count. 15 plus 9 multiplied by 2 divided by 4 is equals to what?
Start the clock.
Okay, it's time for us to see how everyone did. So let me see your answers. Team A, please.
That's an 8.
An 8 for Team A. Team B? That's a 12. Charlie, we already have differences coming here.
A pretty big difference. Let's see who got it right. 9 times 4, that's 36. Minus 7, which is an easy place to get lost.
Yeah.
But minus 7, 29. Speak up, don't worry, you can speak up. 29 plus 3, that's 32. Divided by 8, the answer is 4.
Okay, not a good one there, but we need to go on. So Team B, Team A, sorry, let me see your answer for the next sum. What we have there, Charlie?
That's a 20.
20.
That's a 20.
Team B, a 2. I think they didn't have time to complete that one, so let's see how that goes.
Well, it's fine if you get halfway through, but the point is that we learn something new as we go through the sum. So let's go through it together. 21 minus 3, that is 18. Times 2 is 36. Plus 4, that's 40. Divided by 2, the answer is 20.
Okay, congratulations, Team A. Do not worry, Team B. You can still catch up with the third one. So let me see your answer for the third sum, Team A, please. Let's see.
Oh, it's a blank
It's
card.
a blank. Okay, Team B, another blank, Charlie. Was it that hard, really?
Well, I think it's best if we find this one out together. There were
Yes.
some difficult turnings, but I think it was a bit simple. Let's try this one. 15 plus 9, that's 24. Multiplied by 2, that's 48. Divided by 4. Now, if you know your 12s times tables, 12 times 4 is 48, which means the answer here is 12.
Ooh, okay. That means that, well, Team A got the second sum correct. So they are our winners for today, Charlie.
Let's give them a round of applause. Now, don't worry about it, Team B. You did your best. And what is more important is that you have played the game and you've helped your maths. Now,
That means that you, Team A, get to go away with the fabulous textbooks from our friends, the Longhorn Publishers. Congratulations, Team A. Let's clap for them. That means, well, what that means is that you, Team A, get to walk away with the fabulous textbooks. But Team B, do not worry. I'm sure you taught our crew a few things here and there.
yes, because I know there are members of our crew who have horrible math skills, myself included. As for you at home, I hope that you did as well as Team A. And even if you didn't, I hope that we helped you with your maths.
I'm sure you enjoyed playing the big three, so be sure to catch up with Teacher Pendo later on in the show for more maths on hot numbers. And that marks the end of the first half of the show.
You're right, but we still have a lot of interesting things coming up. There's buzz stories, hot numbers, there is Career Zone, Wild Zone, and my favorite game, it's Spell It.
It's all happening right here on the KnowZone, so don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the KnowZone.
Now, why don't we say a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home.
Hello! Now, today's episode is all about travel.
Now, who's going to remind us what the buzzwords are?
Engine, jack, repair, wheel.
Excellent.
Now, why don't we travel into the wild and meet up with Marara's friends on the Wild Zone?
Welcome to the Wild Zone. In today's episode, we are catching up with Mzee. He's got some friends to stay.
Meet Charlie, who's good at getting ants out of a hole. He's company for Mzee, now that much faster and stronger. Carl took on Charlie as an emergency whilst a local sanctuary was being completed. Charlie shows how powerful a big chimp can be.
God, I wouldn't want to be in there now.
Clever, too, getting honey out on sticks, as wild chimps do with termites at their nests. Now meet Judy, another chimp that Carl rescued, making a group of 3 in Mzee's enclosure. More natural behavior, nest making with a blanket. Chimps can recognize each other, and we assume themselves. When the sanctuary was ready, Charlie and Judy were taken there, leaving Mzee on his own again around the house. Elephants at the bottom of the garden. With Catherine as his mother and Carl as his father, Mzee's repertoire steadily increases.
Wash your hair. Wash your hair. Wash it. Sit over here. Sit over here. Wash it.
He doesn't know.
Wash your hair.
Chimps use sticks to pull out termites. That's tool using in the wild. In the bedroom by the TV, hammers and pliers and nails fascinate Mzee. He's good with children. There seems to be a natural bond.
Good night, Oliver.
And he's good with Catherine, so far.
Mzee seems to be making himself comfortable and is now very much part of the family. In next week's edition, we'll be taking a shocking look at some of the victims of bushmeat trade.
Wow, I really enjoyed that. Didn't you?
It was great. I can't wait for the next one.
I know. Oh wait, I know what that sound means. It's time for Hot Numbers.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Hot Numbers. Now, on the table here, you can see I have an object. Now, who can tell me what this object is and what it is used for? Yes, Ayitso?
It is a scale and it is used to weigh things.
Very good. Now today we are introducing mass and the units used to measure mass. Now who can tell me what units we use to weigh mass? Yes, Mutungi?
Kilograms and grams.
That is correct. We use kilograms and grams. Now how many grams make a kilogram? Yes, Omondi?
100.
Well, not right. Do you want to try again? Yes.
1,000.
Very good. 1,000 grams is equivalent to 1 kilogram. Now, if I wanted to convert 6,000 grams into kilograms, what do I need to do? Yes, Njeri?
You will need to divide.
Excellent. I will need to divide. But what numbers will I need to divide? Yes, Ayitso?
Since 1,000 grams is equivalent to 1 kilogram, you'll have to divide 6,000 grams by 1,000 grams.
That's a great explanation. So what will my final answer be? Yes, Mutungi?
6 kilograms.
Well done. Okay. Now, when converting grams to kilograms, you divide the number of grams by 1,000, which then means that if I want to change kilograms to grams, I will multiply my kilograms with 1,000 to get the grams. Now we're going to do a few examples. On the board I have some examples. Now make sure you've got your pens and papers at home and join in this activity. Now we will convert grams into kilograms. So the first one, 5,000 grams into kilograms. Yes, Ayitso?
5,000 grams equals to 5 kilograms.
Very good. 5,000 grams equals to 5 kilograms. How about 6,500 grams? Yes, Mutungi?
6,500 grams is equals to 6.5 kilograms.
Very good, 6.5 kilograms. What about 16,250 grams? Yes, Omondi?
16,250 grams is equals to 16.25 kilograms.
Well done. 16.25 kilograms. And the last one, 10,750 grams. Yes, Jerry?
10.75 kilograms. 10,750 grams is equals to 10.75 kilogram.
Very good. 10.75 kilograms. Well done, everyone. Now note that there are various ways that we can write these answers. For example, 6.5 kilograms can be written as 6.5 kgs or 6 kilograms, 500 grams. So we're using either fractions or decimals. Now on the board here, I've got some other examples. Now let's work out together. First up, 0.25 kilograms. How else can this be expressed? Yes, Aitzo?
A quarter of a kilogram.
A quarter of a kilogram. Very good. 0.25 kgs can also be expressed as a quarter of a kilogram. How else can we express 0.25 kilograms? Yes, Mutungi?
250 grams.
Well done. Moving on to the next sum, 0.75 kilograms. Yes, Omondi?
3/4 kilograms.
3/4 of a kilogram. Very good. How else can we express it? Yes, Jerry?
750 grams.
Very good. 0.75 kgs can also be expressed as 750 grams. Fantastic work, everyone. Now we will now convert kilograms to grams. Now here are some examples to look at. Now who can remind us how we convert kilograms to grams? Yes, Ayitso?
We multiply by 1,000 to change to grams.
Very good. So let's walk through these sums. 8 kilograms into grams. Yes, Mutungi?
8 times 1,000 is equals 8,000 grams.
Very good. So we get 8,000 grams. How about 14 kilograms? Yes, Omondi?
That will be 14,000 grams.
Very good. 14,000 grams. Great. Now, our last number is a bit different from the others. It has a decimal. Now, the decimal lets us know that we have both kilograms and grams in the number. Now, who would like to convert this for us? Yes, Jerry?
That will be 36,250 grams.
Very good. So 36.25 kilograms into grams will be 36,250 grams. Well done, all of you. So today we've looked at converting kilograms into grams and vice versa. Why don't you practice at home by calculating how much you weigh in kilograms and then converting into grams. Now, we're out of time on today's hot numbers, but make sure you watch next time. Why don't we have a look at the latest entry to the career database in KnowZone?
Can you tell us a little about yourself?
My name is Wanjan Joe. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Embu. I'm an aircraft engineer at Fly 540 Aviation Limited.
How did you find yourself in this line of work?
When I was younger, I actually wanted to be a teacher. But then I realized I was good at physics and maths and mainly sciences. And then I also saw an article about Estelle Sweetie. She was an aircraft engineering and I thought it's really interesting. So when I went to high school, I started working towards being an aircraft engineer.
Did Did you need any qualifications, training, or experience for your job?
I started studying at Kenya Polytechnic, taking a diploma course in aircraft engineering. And then when I was still there, I got a scholarship to China. And I went to China. I stayed there for 5 years, doing a degree course in aircraft engineering and design.
Please tell us what you do in a typical day.
I wake up maybe 5:45, I take a shower, I come to work. When I get to work, we have to go to the board. On this board, it has different parts of aircraft. And under these parts of the aircraft, we have who is working where. So I check where I've been allocated that day.
What is the best aspect of your job?
I get to do what I love. I wake up, I go to work, I know what I'm doing is what I like. And I get to, repair a plane. It's broken, it's flying at the end of the day. It's so interesting. It's never stopped being interesting when you get in the industry.
What are the main challenges of your job?
Usually this major aircraft engineering is a male-dominated job. And usually people may want to give you a certain job to do, but they look at you and they're like, oh, she might not be able to do it because she's a girl. But usually, you can do it. That is a big challenge. And then the other thing is, some parts of the aircraft are really heavy. So you need energy, you need the muscle. And if you compare with some other jobs, you don't need a lot of energy to work. But here you need a lot of energy to work on it.
Looking into the future, do you have an overall career goal?
The main goal right now is to have 3 years experience and start and do my license. My license needs 3 years experience. And then I also need to do typewriter courses. These are courses that you specialize on certain aircrafts.
What advice would you give anyone interested in your line of work?
You have to be super hardworking in school. What the grades you get in primary school, in high school, they all determine what you will be when you finish school. And obey your parents. You need their support throughout your career, so obey your parents, listen to your teachers. They have taught so many people. They are really good at what they do, so listen to the teachers' advice and to elders. Those people older than you, listen to them too.
Wow, the career database is getting really full now.
I know. It's so cool because there's so many great careers to choose from now.
Okay, now it's time for us to put our studio guest spelling ability to the test. It's time for Spell It.
Animal, tractor, building, narrow, respect, deep, vegetable, work.
Welcome to Spell It. Ayitso, Mutungi, and Achieng, welcome to Spell It. You are about to step out of the shadows and into the spotlight to compete for the title of today's KnowZone Spelling Champion. Now, the winner will walk away with their very own KnowZone dictionary.
Each contestant has just 30 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. If you want to hear the words again, just say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Each word is worth 1 point. So the more words you spell correctly, the higher your chances of winning. Are the rules clear?
Yes. Okay, Achieng, you are up first. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Achieng, your 30 seconds start now.
Boot.
B-O-U-T.
Repair.
R-E-P-A-I-R.
Engine.
E-N-G-I-N-E.
Vehicle.
V-E. Repeat.
Vehicle.
V-E-I-H-C-L-E.
Truck.
T-R-A-C-K.
Lorry.
L-O-R-R-Y.
Road.
R-O-A-D.
Mechanic.
M-E-C-H.
Time's up.
Time
Come
is
on
up,
back,
Acheng.
Come on back.
Mutungi, you are the second one. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Mutungi, your 30 seconds start now.
Jack.
J-A-C-K.
Spanner.
S-P-A-N-E-R.
Headlight.
H-E-A-D-L-I-G-H-T.
Van.
V-A-N.
Diesel.
D-I-S-E-L.
Safety.
S-A-F-E-T-Y.
Battery.
B-A-T-E-R-Y.
Aeroplane.
Time's up.
Good job, Mutungi. Aito, you are the last one. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Aitso, your 30 seconds start now.
Mend.
M-E-N-D.
Wheel.
W-I-L-L.
Puncture.
P-U-P-U-C-P-U-N-C-T-U-R-E.
Trip.
T-R-I-P.
Petrol.
P-E-T-R-O-L.
Wipers.
W-I-P-E-R-S.
Duration.
D-U-R-A-T-I-O-N.
Garage.
G-A-R-A.
Well done. Well, after that exciting round of Spell It, we should skip straight into the results. I'll start with Acheng. You were asked to spell the word truck, but the word you spelled correctly was track, T-R-A-C-K. Mutungi, you did not finish the word aeroplane. That being said, Aitso, you did not finish the word garage. In joint second place with 4 points, we have Mutungi and Acheng, which means today's KnowZone Spell It winner with 6 points, it's Aitso. Congratulations, you are today's KnowZone Spelling Champion. Here's your dictionary. Show everyone at home your dictionary. Another round of applause. Step back.
Wow, congratulations, Aito. Now, Mutungi and Acheng, do not worry. We still have prizes for you for spelling as many words correctly, courtesy of our friends at Longhorn Publishers. After all that, let's all take it easy.
I agree. Now, why don't we go and join our friends on the bus, along with their wild imaginations. It's time for Bus Stories.
Hey Specs, what's up?
Hey Bumba. Hey Raha, hey Zawadi.
Oh, watch it. And by the way, where are your Specs?
I don't need them anymore.
What? Why?
They make me look geeky. Plus, my eyes feel better.
Well, I know they are. Specs, come on. Who are you trying to fool?
Seriously, lay off me.
I have a story for you guys.
Let's hear it.
This should be interesting.
Once upon a time, there was a bunch of ordinary-looking children. These children, though, were heroes, and their bus was magic.
One day, after defeating a monster, the town was in jubilation. The kids were being praised and carried on people's shoulders. Specs stood to the side, though, and looked at his friends. They seemed so perfect, and Specs was just a geek. Specs decided that he needed to become cool. So, he quickly dumped his specs in the bush and went to celebrate. Suddenly, the monster came back ready to try again to get a meal. The villagers scattered and the magic force sprang into action. Or should I say, Magic 3. When Raha, Bumba and Zawadi turned, they saw Specs at a corner. He tried to read the monster's mind, but he couldn't without his spectacles. Zawadi couldn't wait any longer and dashed to stop the monster, but only got swatted away. Seeing this, Boomba closed his eyes, about to disappear, but the monster grabbed Boomba and put him high on a tree. Raha started screaming, but the monster shut her up. The Magic Four were malfunctioning without Specs. They needed a plan, and no one was there to give them one. The town was set for disaster. Specs looked around and all he could see was destruction. The Magic Four were in trouble, but Specs couldn't wear his spectacles. Specs had told himself he was going to be normal. Specs had a dilemma. Maybe he should just wear his specs and try and read the monster's thoughts. Maybe then, Specs could figure out what to do. Time was running out.
Really? Is this guy going to let the whole town burn down?
If you guys didn't keep interrupting, maybe you'd know.
Maybe if you told us...
Boomba, can you shut up?
Now, where was I? Oh, Specs.
Specs finally decided that he needed to read the monster's mind. So, he ran to the bush and struggled to find his spectacles, which he finally did, then went and looked at the monster long and hard. Specs couldn't help but laugh after reading what was on the monster's mind. How could it be that such a small issue was what had been bothering the monster, and in effect, the whole city? Specs dashed to Zawadi and woke her up, then whispered in her ear. Zawadi almost didn't believe Specs, but Specs convinced her. Dashing up the monster's back, Zawadi reached behind the monster's ear and pulled out the thorn that was making the monster go crazy. The monster went calm and turned back to the forest. The whole village was ecstatic that the monster had gone. Zawadi turned and rushed to Specs and hugged him. Specs had saved the day.
So, what are you trying to say?
Wear your glasses, Specs. We're all unique, and in our uniqueness, we're special.
Yeah, Specs. After all, we don't want to go through a whole town that has been destroyed just looking for a thorn.
I love storytellers.
Yeah, they always have some very exciting stories.
Oh yes, but you'll never guess who has just sent me a message on my phone.
Who?
Marara! He was telling me that he was hoping that the show went well and that we enjoyed ourselves.
And what else?
And he said that he's going to come back and join us for the show again next week.
Oh, sweet. But sadly, we have run out of time for today's show.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'll make sure you join us again next week for more fun and learning right here on the KnowZone. Let's say a big goodbye. Bye!